Right. Come on. All right, there we go. What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. You guys, we are coming to you live from the backyard of my parents' house because I was going to be at the club today. I was going to have a different shirt on and all this other stuff. But my sister ended up having to go to Children's Hospital Los Angeles today. So my parents kind of stumbled around to get everything taken care of so that they can get her down there. And we got called up to babysit. So that is what we are doing right now. We've got one of the boys in the pool, one of the boys peeking over the neighbor's yard for some odd reason. Two of the girls are inside doing homework, and one of the boys is MIA. I think he's getting his swimsuit on. I don't know. But thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I am currently, wow, it is super shaky right now. I don't know why. I apologize. I am smoking the Aladino Cameroon here. This was last month's cigar of the month. See if we can fix that. It looks shaky to me, guys. Let me know if you guys are seeing if it's shaky too. Martin, yeah, everything's gonna be okay. She's fine. It's just when something like this happens, she's got to go to Children's Hospital. It's just what she has to do. You know, something she's dealt with her whole life, so she knows the drill. We know the drill. We just all all hands on deck, basically, kind of a thing. RJ, how you doing, RJ? I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna bring something on screen real quick that I've been wanting to talk about. Let's see if that's it. There it is, right there, you guys. For those of you guys that don't know, Cigars for Warriors is doing this limited edition T-shirt with this artist. I forget the name, but it's right there. You guys can go on to their website and you guys can find this shirt. This year with everything being so crazy with Corona and not being able to do a whole lot of events, like TPE. Well, we did TPE, but PCA, the Big Smoke, the Barn Burners, and all that stuff. People haven't been able to donate as many cigars as in previous years to Cigars for Warriors. So what they're doing is they're releasing this limited shirt along with some other stuff. Jesse Flores, thank you very much. Thank you. With some other stuff. That if you guys are in a position to go ahead and purchase some of that stuff, all the proceeds are going to go to help Cigars for Warriors. It's going to kind of help them level out to where they should be and where they are used to being this time of the year as far as donations go. So, so you guys, if you guys could just, look it up, see if it's something that you guys can help out with, it would be absolutely fantastic. Cigars for Warriors, they need all the help they can get, all around the year. Doesn't really matter if it's Christmas time or summertime. They just need stuff donated because they do such a wonderful job at stuff, and it'd be really great if people were able to help out. It would be really awesome. So if it's something you guys are interested in, please go and check it out. It is definitely worth it. We like to donate to Cigars for Warriors every chance we get. And not only that, we like to talk about them every show as well, just to keep them fresh in everybody's mind. Billy, how you doing? Doug, how we doing today? So, yeah, so there it is. If you guys want to go check them out, check it out at Cigars for Warriors. You can check out that brand new shirt. It's got the Cigars for Warriors logo on the side. It's got the artwork in the back, and it looks really cool. So it's also got a tag here as well. I don't remember what it said, but it has a tag as well. So if that's something you guys are interested in, that would definitely help out Cigars for Warriors. Please give them a look. Look it up. You guys, they also have a bunch of other stuff there. You guys have tea available for purchase as well. And again, for those of you just joining us, you guys, I'm smoking the Aladino Cameroon right there. That is our cigar of the month for last month. So everybody that signed up as a Patreon supporter, that $15 gentleman's agreement, that is what you got. Now this month we'll be picking another cigar and sending it out to you guys as well. So if you guys want in on that, you guys got to get in before the first of the month. So that's how you get the cigar of the month for our Patreon stuff, as well as I posted some new pictures, which I think the Patreon guys are liking right now. So if you are a Patreon member, you haven't checked out the picture yet, go to your Patreon and check it out. I did post some pictures that I think you guys will definitely like. So check that out when you guys can. Abigail, how you doing? Talking a little Cigars for Warriors, as we like to do. But yeah, so Jesse Flores and Cigars for Warriors, they teamed up and did some amazing stuff. So now you guys, if you guys are able to help out Cigars for Warriors, get over to cigarsforwarriors.org and check them out and see what you guys have available to you to help out. And you got some cool stuff here. It's really cool looking stuff. But as always, if this is not something you guys are able to do, don't forget, find your local donation center and donate what you can when you can. Whether you're buying, a 5-pack or a box, donate 1 or 2 sticks. If you're paying cash, throw in the change. If you want a lighter or a cutter or a travel case and you don't need it, you can donate that. They're now taking coffee and gift cards as well. You guys can donate those. Trying to think of what else. Magazines, I believe, are also welcome as long as they're cigar related. So there's tons of ways to donate, you guys. Just everybody needs to chip in and do their part. It's all towards a really great cause. So take a look at their site, you guys, and see what you guys can do to help out. I know we like to do it and help you guys do it as well. I'll leave that up there a little bit longer in case we have somebody that joins in a little late and wants to check it out as well. But hopefully you guys are doing well today. Paul, how you doing? You guys are smoking anything today? Let me know. This is one of our last weeks of heat. It was supposed to be 100 today. I think it's only like 92, 93. So not as hot as they were predicting, but that's fine with me. By this time next week, we should be in the mid to low 80s, which is fantastic because after that comes the high 70s, which is where I like to sit. The mid to high 70s is where I'm comfortable at. Coming from Ventura, when it was basically 75 degrees year round, it took a little while getting used to this 100-degree weather here. So definitely looking to getting into those mid to high 70s. That's where I like to stay at. But if you guys are smoking anything today, let me know what you guys are smoking in the comments. It's still pool weather apparently because, they all wanted to be in the pool. I got Dominic underwater right now being a little turtle. And Daisy and Benjamin are over there arguing about something. I don't know what. It's still pool weather over here in Bakersfield. I think Mitch just got home not too long ago. I know he had a long drive, so I hope everything went well with his drive, Mitch, if you watch us now or later. Man, even in this heat, this Aladino Cameroon is still a fantastic cigar. Man, if you guys have had any Aladino cigars, let me know your thoughts and your comments in the comments section there. I always like to get your guys' opinion on stuff. It's always welcoming to hear you guys' opinions on cigars that I've either tried or been thinking about trying. I do like to hear that. So if you guys have any opinions on any Aladino cigars, let me know in the comments so I can see what you guys have to say. I'm a fan. I think they're fantastic. But there might be someone who doesn't like them, and I'd like to know why. Miguel's enjoying a torpedo length carrot with its natural wrapper. Not sure country of origin. Country of origin is probably going to be Bakersfield, or city of origin is probably going to be Bakersfield, more than likely. Somewhere in Kern County or the Central Valley, where your carrot came from. No, last night we were watching YouTube, smoking a cigar outside. It was still pretty warm, but wasn't that bad. I'm about to have a cheap Cuban Delight cherry. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Dinner? What are you talking about dinner? It's only 2:15. I don't know who's having dinner right now. You East Coast guys, 5:15. You guys are getting ready for dinner. I understand that. You're on the West Coast, man. We just had lunch not too long ago. We made nachos. I was gonna make sandwiches, but I got outvoted, and they all wanted nachos, so they all helped out, and we made some nachos for the kids, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I keep forgetting you guys are over past 5 o'clock where y'all at. So yeah, dinner's definitely on your mind right now, I'm sure. I totally just based on what I was saying. Oh, totally just based on what I was saying. Anyways, but again, you guys, right there on the screen, you guys can see it is Cigars for Warriors. All the stuff that they're selling to raise money for the cause. It's absolutely fantastic. So those of you just joining us, make sure you guys take a look at that and see if there's anything there you guys want to purchase. Gavin, how you doing? Oh, I remember what I was talking about now. Yes, so we were watching YouTube last night. Miguel and I outside. It was still a little warm, and we were looking through different videos. Just randomly looking at stuff like we like to do, and a review for a cigar came up. I'm going to tell you guys who did the review. It was Zeal Cigars, and so it was Brad doing the review. And the review he did was very interesting. It was done January of this year, and it was why the Oliva Serie V cigar from Oliva is always in the top lists, no matter what list it is. Oh, tacos, very nice. Love tacos. What kind of tacos did you get? And what did I say? As you guys know, I talk about the Melanio a lot. And I like the V. I think the original V is great. I just prefer the Melanio. That's just me. But he talked about the cigar and why it's consistently in everybody's top list. And it's interesting the points that he makes on why he thinks they're always in. And it's not just one list. He says if a cigar makes one list, he doesn't really listen to it all that much because it's just a couple people's opinion. But when it's consistently in all the top cigar lists across the country, and not only for 1 year, but it's been there for several years. He starts to wonder why. And he brought up the Liga Privada number 9, I think it was, where he said that around 1999, 2000, somewhere in there, people said it was fantastic. And then after that, they changed something about it, and it hasn't been the same since. This is actually the second time I've heard that. We were over at Helios, and it was our first time there. We were talking with the manager, and I love that spot. It's a fantastic spot out in Vegas if you guys ever get a chance to go. And I could tell, he was definitely testing us on our cigar knowledge, asking us what cigars we smoked, what cigars we liked, what we thought of certain cigars. And when he asked us what are some of our favorite cigars were, I mentioned the Liga 9. And he said, it used to be a really great cigar. And, I told him, I've only been smoking cigars for about 5 years. So the formula that you're talking about, I've never had. He's like, well, if you ever find it, try it because it's night and day different from what it is now. He said the cigar now is still good. It's still an exceptional cigar, but it doesn't taste as bad as, or not as bad, as good as it used to. So that was something I thought was really interesting. Now, what Brad said about the Oliva V was that not only did he use amazing tobacco in a fantastic blend, that it's been consistent since its inception. And I have to 100% agree with that. I've had it several times, and it's always tastes the same. Every time you pick up a V, you know what you're going to get, and that's why you pick it up. I've never had one that's tasted different from all the rest. Sometimes in, a few cigars, the blend might be different or whatnot. Order number 173, one Cigars for Warriors t-shirt and a couple of decals on the way. Awesome. Get your orders in, guys. I'm going to put that back up so you guys can see it again in case you guys want another look. You guys, go get your orders in. Order some awesome stuff. That shirt looks phenomenal. Obviously, I wish it came in a tank top, but that's just me here in Southern California. So, yeah, so he said the blend is always consistent, one. Two, it's always had great construction from the draw to the smoke output to the burn. It's always smoked well. He said he's never had one that's burnt off for him. I have. I have had a couple that have burnt off for me. And, for whatever reason, it had an issue. But that happens with a lot of cigars. So even though the Milani is my favorite cigar, I've had a couple that have been an issue. Cut the sleeves off. I'll do a Mac from Always Sunny. Yeah, I'll cut the sleeves off. But yeah, I understand 100% stand where he's coming from when he says why it's always consistent. And I cut it off right before he told me his score. I did not want to know his score. I'm going to go back later and watch it. But he was saying that, it's consistently rated a 90 or above. And not just one cigar, but several in the Oliva line are. From the Canes to the Melanio, to the V, to the G, the O. I think the Master Blend series also got a 90 plus rating. So it's very interesting to hear when it's more than just one cigar from a line. One cigar from a line makes it, hey, that's great. They hit it. They did a good job with that one. But when several of the cigars in that line make that 90 plus on several different magazines and reviewers, it's about time you try it. Most recently for me, I started noticing that a lot of people have been giving the Viva La Vida some really high marks. So that was fantastic. Timothy, I just signed up for Patreon. Did I make the cutoff? I'll check. I'll check my Patreon stuff. If you're in there, you're in there. And I don't send out the cigars for another week or so. I usually try to get the second week of the month to get out the cigars. So if you signed up for Patreon, you should make the cutoff for this month. I'll get a sticker for you. We have a special Patreon-only sticker that you'll get. I might have to order some more. I think I just sent my last one to Ben. But if I didn't, I'll make sure you get it. If not, I'm going to reorder them, and I'll make sure you get it. So, yeah, if you sign up for Patreon, you're definitely going to get that sticker at least, and you should be in time for the Cigar of the Month as well. So, I'll message you after the show. And I was hoping Kevin was going to come on. I messaged him. Joseph, how you doing? So do you find the V cut versus the straight cut make a pyramid tip? Now that's an interesting question. I usually prefer V cuts. For a long time, I was doing straight cuts, but I usually prefer V cuts. And I think it has nothing to do with the cut itself. I would use a straight guillotine cut or straight cut anytime. But the V cut that I got has a special meaning to me. Kevin, how you doing? About a year ago, we had an older gentleman at the shop that worked there. His name was Joe. And, he always smoked inexpensive cigars. He was on a fixed income. He didn't make a whole lot of money. And, he always smoked, inexpensive cigars, which was absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But one of my favorite things to do was come in on a Sunday, sit down and be, hey, Joe, pick me something out. And he would go into the humidor. He would find something because we got to know each other, so he knew my palate. He would give me cigars that have been in that humidor. Goody, how you doing? That I'd never heard of. I got my first Balmoral from him. My first Damaso from him. Other cigars that were in that humidor that I might have passed over quite a few times, but he knew how good they were. So he would do that for me, and then I would end up buying him either the same cigar or something that I know that he liked. There was a couple cigars I gave him that he absolutely loved, and a couple that he said kicked his butt. But still, it was nice to be able to do that. And, like I said, he is on a fixed income. He didn't make a whole lot of money. So about a month or two before he ended up stopped working, he pulled me to the side. He said, hey, Frankie, I just want to say thank you so much. Over the past few months, you've bought me a ton of cigars, given me a ton of cigars. And, I don't have a lot to give you, but I wanted to give you something. I was like, oh, man, you don't have to give me anything, bro. He's like, no. I saved up and I did this. So pick out any Colibri cutter you like. because I'd always told him how much I liked his V-Cut. So he saved up for a few months, and he actually bought me my own V-Cut, which is the one I use when I'm at the club. So that one to me has special meaning. So I really like it. That's why it's the one that I use most often. I don't usually share it with anybody. I keep that one to myself. I have other V-Cuts, other punches, other straight cuts that I'll share with people. But yeah, so that one has a lot of special meaning to me. So for me, I like using my V-Cut. I don't care what the size of the cigar is. I just like it. I did have a Torpedo cigar the other day that I did a crown cut on, and it was absolutely phenomenal. AHV Milano is awesome. How well the chug tastes different, a little strong. Oh, okay. Interesting. Someone's kid was just yeah. No, they're playing volleyball or some weird game in the pool. Yeah, but they're not quiet. They're not quiet. They're anything but. But they're having a good time. So yeah, I don't know. For me, I don't think it really. It might. If you use a punch, it might. I hear people say it concentrates the flavor a bit because you're going through a smaller opening. So that might be something Joseph to look into. But then again, you can't really do that to a pyramid unless you got a really, really small punch. Yeah, I think it's going to just be preference, to be honest with you. That'd be a good one to definitely try. I know we have some pyramid-shaped cigars. Maybe we should get a couple and try them out, smoke them back to back, and see how we change the flavor along the way. I might make a good video right there. I might make a really good video right there. So we will let you know on that one. This is smoking really well, by the way. The Cameroon Aladino. If you guys have not tried this yet, I highly recommend it. The crosscut, if you're talking about where you do two V's, the answer is yes. I call it a crown cut. I did that the other day, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. My two girls are having a screaming match at the moment, laughing and screaming. Yeah, I've got brothers and sisters here that are having a good time in the pool right now, so they're a little wild and crazy, but it's all right. Kids are kids, and I don't mind. So as long as they stop yelling every 5 minutes, that would be fantastic. But it is what it is, and let them have their fun. So real quick, you guys, it is coming down to the end of this contest that they were running, and we went ahead and we threw our hat in, even though he's not here right now. Crown cut an X, not a oh no. Huh. So by changing the I guess the angle that you cut it at might change it. Brian, if I'm understanding you right, is a plus instead of an X. Tell me if I'm right on that. So I'd like to know if that's what you're talking about. But I have done it. I've done a V up and down and then a V sideways. I call it a crown cut. That's what I was told it was. But yeah, let me know. Cam, how you doing? So yeah, we threw our hat in and we picked this up. This is the Smoke Inn Cigars Battle of the Bands Cigar Prop Edition. That's right. We have given our endorsement, and it is for Cigar Prop. The Bakersfield Gentleman fully endorses Cigar Prop Edition Battle of the Bands. So here we go, you guys. We ordered ours. I hope you guys ordered yours, no matter who you guys wanted to back. I hope you guys ordered one. I think it was a great idea that Abe had over at Smoke Inn. I think Kevin had the best idea. He went with the most inexpensive pack he could by getting smaller cigars. I thought that was brilliant. His pack was almost half the price of Cigar Obsession. And don't get me wrong, Cigar Obsession put in some pretty good cigars. But, right now with people, maybe not working as much and being a little tighter on the budget for cigars, him going with the shorty pack was definitely a good way to go. And I think that's what's keeping him in the lead. And I think this is the pack right here that seals the win for him. So, Kevin, you're welcome. We've just guaranteed you victory. Depends on the shape of the cigar. I do more of an X on some box press than a plus. Okay. 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 So with the plus cut, the smoke can escape the corners of your mouth and concentrate at the center of your upper lip and lower. Okay, I have felt that before. I have felt that, and I kind of wipe it away sometimes because I have felt that. Um, and with the X cut, no such issues. Okay, I am definitely going to try that on a video. Definitely want to try the X cut versus the cross cut, and definitely want to try straight cut versus V cut on a pyramid. These are all great ideas, guys. Thank you guys so much. We're definitely going to get videos done on these. Those are two fantastic ideas right there. Yeah, that I have noticed that before, that I get a little bit of, like, I don't know if you want to call it like residue or oil feeling from a cigar on that. So Brian, that's a fantastic way to put it. Thank you so much. Man, these are some good ideas, guys. So if you guys went ahead and you guys bought something from Battle of the Bands, let me know which one you guys went with and why. Again, I thought Kevin's was a fantastic idea. Doing a smaller smaller size of cigars for a much more affordable price. I thought that was genius, and I really did like it. Okay, so you tried the Devouring Palates Battle of the Bands. Okay, how did you like it? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. What did you think of it? So, Andy, you don't like the Vion in the pyramid, but you do like it on anything else. Okay. Now, for people that smoke some Roma Crafts, and I think even some flatheads, the back is very flat. Do you guys still like to guillotine that? Do you V-cut it, or do you punch it? Recently, I've done more of a punch on those. I think it works really well. It lends itself with a flat back to doing that. Guillotine cut, I always mess up and I cut too much and it starts to unravel. V-cut every once in a while, especially when I'm over at the club. But I do like to punch those. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Punch? Okay. Yeah. Fully on board with that. Man, this Aladino is fantastic, you guys. Woo. It's warm, but it's not hot out here, if that makes sense to you guys. I do feel a little bit of sweat, but not to where I'm uncomfortable. I got the fan going. Usually don't have a fan going. But yeah, I'm digging this weather, man. Right before we get too cold, in between when we're too hot. Of course, we still have the smoke to deal with. We still have patches of smoke everywhere. I see some blue sky over there. I see some gray sky over there. But it is what it is. First time trying Illusione. I like Illusione. I like what Dion does. It is one of the cigars. I don't know what it is about certain cigars, but there's certain cigars that I get when I'm at certain spots. What number cigar on the day? This is actually number 1 for me. I was going to go to the club earlier and sit down and relax before the show and have 1 or 2. But like I said, my little sister, with her specific form of cancer, anytime she gets sick or something, they have to take her down to Children's Hospital LA, which is a couple hours from here. So the parents went there. We came here to watch the kids while they did their homework, and haven't really been able to smoke a cigar. So when Miguel was doing the show this morning, I was helping with classes, and then we kind of both helped with classes, and now he's helping while I'm doing this. So, yeah, I didn't get to smoke as many as I was hoping. I was actually hoping to be at the club right now, but it is what it is, like I like to say. So back to my story. So whenever we go to Vegas and we're able to go to the Caesars Palace and we go to the Monte Cristo Club, Illusione is one of the cigars I always get while I'm there. I don't know why. It is the Cigar Privé, the one that I like to get. I don't know why, but I always gravitate towards that cigar while I'm there with their Old Fashioned. I think it is a fantastic combination. I love getting it. I know it's a little pricey because you're on the strip, but I think it's a great combo. Anytime I go to the Las Vegas Cigar Outlet, I like to get a Roman Solomon Traveling Man. They don't carry the Lancero version, or at least not yet. They might now that they have more room. But I love that Traveling Man, and I think that Lancero is a fantastic Lancero. If you guys ever get a chance to try that, I would definitely recommend. Can't speak today, guys. Definitely recommend trying it in the Lancero. It is fantastic. It really, really is. When I'm out in Dallas, I like to try whatever's regional. Again, that Red River Rivalry stick that they have out there in Dallas and Oklahoma, I think is great to try while you're out there. Trying to think of other cigars that I like to try when I'm in certain places. But yeah, that Illusione is definitely one. As far as protocol goes, we have it in the shop now. Looking forward to the Cyber Crimes one, as well as the Jane Doe 2.0. I think it's coming out soon. So protocol, I think, is great. We had one on the show not too long ago, and the Themis is fantastic. So yeah, I'm a big fan of both. Let's see. So anybody else get any of the Battle of the Bands? Anybody else? We went with Cigar Prop, fully endorse them. Let me know in the comments, guys. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I'm doing Brad's trick. And basically, I'll blow out 75% of the smoke through my mouth, and that last 25% I'll kind of leave them in my mouth a bit, and then exhale through retroing. And I've gotten a little bit better on the retro. I never was a really big fan on it, but I do understand the idea of passing it through your nasal cavity and getting that extra bit in there. So I got to say, I'm liking it more and more the more I do it. And again, God, I can't say enough good things. Jeremy introduced me to Aladino cigars, and they are fantastic. Peter, how you doing? The Giannis brothers, man, you guys cleaned up last Saturday, man. Yeah, they won, I think, 2 prizes each, if I recall correctly, on our 3-year anniversary show. Yes, yeah, that's what Brad says, like chew the smoke. Yes. Again, congratulations to everybody that won. You guys should be getting your prizes in the next week or so. Some of you guys are kind of far away, so it might take a little while longer. But some of you guys are in town, which is great. I love when you in-town guys win, because then when you can just drive it to or meet at Cigars and More, which is fantastic. But when you guys that are out of town win, and then we have to pay UPS, it adds up. But yeah, congratulations to everybody that won, man. Yeah. I don't think that was a spell check. I think that's the proper name. Was cigars in a Lance Arrow size. I see you. Saturday night was rigged. Share price snag, or did I pull it off? No. I'll check with Miguel, or if he's watching in the comments, Mike, if you can let us know who won the share prize. That 5-pack, I think it was the Cohiba Red. I think it was a 5-pack Cohiba Red, if I'm right on the whoever shared the most prize. No, I think that was you. Mike, if you're still watching in the comments, let us know. Oh, he's going to message the winner directly. So, Brian, you're probably going to get a message from Miguel, because he never lets me win, and I shared a lot. I tried to anyways. But for those of you guys that won, awesome. The orders are coming in for the Cigars for Warriors shirts. They're selling fast. That is awesome. I am so happy for you guys. I love working with Cigars for Warriors. RJ and everybody, Storm, they're just fantastic people. They do a great job for the great cause. And, man, again, you guys, if you guys want to get on and get your shirt before they sell out. They're right there. Bunch of other stuff as well. But they are pushing hard to get all these shirts sold out by the end of the month. And I think they're going to go a lot faster than that. So make sure you guys get your orders in ASAP for that. You just really can't say enough great stuff about what they do. Just go onto their Instagram and just see all the wonderful stuff that they do. And it is fantastic. Still, to this day, my favorite picture is those 4 sailors sitting on the deck of the ship, sunset behind them with a cigar going. It is fantastic. Richard, I got to get a hold of you. I got to switch you out, your cigar of the month for this month, for some golf clubs, because I think I might actually finally have that invitation from John. So I got to borrow those clubs we talked about, bro. Also, if you guys are golfers, you guys should let me know what kind of golf shoes you guys wear. I'm a big fan of buying stuff I don't need for sports. I once bought a bowling ball, and I customized it with my name and grips for my fingers, as well as a personalized bowling bag, towel, and bowling shoes, of all things. And I used it a few times, and then I never used it again. So yeah, definitely. And now that I'm trying to get that invite to go golfing with some guys out here, I keep dropping hints like, hey, when are you going to invite me to go golfing? I think it's very subtle. Subtlety is the key. But yeah, they have the driving range out here. It's an affiliate of Top Golf. I forget. I think it's Ultimate Drive or something that I'd like to go check out. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun. It's not as glamorous or as fancy as Top Golf in Vegas, but still, I think it'd be a lot of fun to go and try it out. You never know. Yeah, that smoke right in my eye. That was awesome. The Adidas ones where you can move the spikes, you have regular shoes. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I used to have paint. I have my paintball cleats. They have 2 kinds of cleats for. They have the spikes for like dirt and stuff, and then they have the ones for track and turf. They're like different. They're different ones. They're interesting. I wonder if I still have those. Those might work actually. Now that I think about it, interesting. Yeah, huh? Now I think about it, those actually might work. But yeah, so I definitely would like to get some golf shoes, and get out there and hit the ball with you guys. So John, if you're listening, still waiting on that invite. Okay. Oh. Okay, guys, I got a text message. So I think it's about my sister. I'll have to check it right now. Okay, guys, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go a little bit early. Hope you guys enjoyed the show for today, even though it was just me. Miguel was still busy inside working and wrapping cigars so we can start shipping those out. It's a lot harder to wrap them than I thought it would be. We don't have a machine to deal with. We're doing it all by hand. So if they look a little bit off when they're sent to you guys, I apologize, but we are doing our best. So, all right, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for Great American Morning, and of course Saturday night. Miguel will be doing the show by himself. I will be in Ventura for my Nina's funeral. So I'm going to try to make it back in time. If I don't, I apologize. But Miguel will definitely be doing the show Saturday night. So make sure you guys tune in for that. I don't know what he's smoking just yet. But if we find out, we will let you guys know. See if you guys want to smoke what he's smoking, you guys can. Other than that, thank you guys so much for all your support so far. Don't forget, you guys, go check out Cigars for Warriors. Get your orders in for those shirts before they sell out, because you're not going to want to be left without one. And I hope you guys are able to pick one up. All right, guys? Okay, we'll do, Richard. We'll do. All right, you guys. Y'all have a great one, and we will talk to you guys later. Take care.